Hello, my name is the Retro Gaming Goose, and welcome back to another episode, another playthrough, another Zelda game. Today we are playing. Bear with me just 1 second. So we are playing The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time on the original Nintendo 64. I have set up my Nintendo 64. We have gone through this year. I am playing every single sort of Zelda game, and we have gone through so many so far. We have completed Link's Awakening last week on the Switch. So far we have done Legend of Zelda on the NES, Adventures of Link on the NES, A Link to the Past on the SNES, Link's Awakening on the Switch, and now we are doing Ocarina of Time. I put out a poll a few months ago, well a few weeks ago even, asking whether or not I should play this on original hardware or if I should sort of try and emulate it or play the 3DS version. What I'm going to do is this version at the moment. I'm going to sort of play emulate. Well, I'm going to play on the original hardware because that's what everyone agreed would be the best thing for me to play. So quite happy to have done that. And yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm playing this on the Nintendo 64. I have a Retro Tink 5X upscaler that I'm using just to play this game. And yeah, we're going to jump straight into this. I love this game. This is probably the Zelda game that I know the most about, like most at the back of my hand. So a lot of this is just going to be me playing and talking while we go through it. But I am streaming at the moment on TikTok and on YouTube. So yeah, mate, I cannot spell. I swear I pressed K. Right, I'm going to delete that again. Start again from the beginning. As always, we are calling the hero of time Link because that is his name. Link, okay, right, let's get into this game. Here we go, we're about to start one of the greatest games of all time. Right, if you are joining on TikTok, there is a chat, say hi. I've also got a much higher quality stream on YouTube, so if you want to see that, come along onto YouTube as well. If there are any audio issues, please let me know. Now, as I say that, I just have to remind you that there is no music at this part of the game. So, except for the sound of me punching my microphone. Hopefully there is no audio issues going on at the moment. Okay, right. There's so much of this game I know off by heart, it's ridiculous. Here we go. I'm glad to hear that there are no audio issues from people messaging me. Excellent. Right, let's get into this, shall we? Let me know as well if you want. There is a lot of text in this game, so let me know if you'd rather me talk, like read the text out, than just like a lot of it's quite hard to skip through as well. So especially when you talk to the little owl creature. Owl, it's just an owl. Okay. And for anyone that's never played this game before, you are in for an absolute journey if you want to watch this. I haven't played it on a Nintendo 64 in so long, so it's quite refreshing. There's some charm to it on the N64, I think. It just looks... I don't know. No, my favourite version to play this game is the 3DS version. I think on 3DS it's amazing. Okay. Now we've got the iconic music starting as well. Okay, let's get to it. Let me start running around, let me start doing stuff. Right, the first things that we need to go get in this game is the shield and the Kokiri sword. We don't really need to do much else. Okay. Yes, we know. The great deck. I wish there was a way you can increase the text speed. Right, let's go get the sword first. So what you want to do is you want to get some... as many rupees as we can. Okay, and up we go here. Navi, now is not the time. You know, I don't actually think Navi is as bad as people make her out to be. I think, like, maybe because this was like the first time we had someone that was aggressively helpful, but in later Zelda games, I think Fi is worse than Navi. Like, that's, I don't know if that's controversial or a weird opinion to have, but Navi's fine. She's always been okay. I think people just think it's popular to hate on her. Oh, first chest. You have the Kokiri sword. First weapon. Fantastic. Right, let's equip the sword. Right, so now we've got an attack button. avoid this boulder as much as we can. Just getting as much stuff as we can as well. Right, this way. Through here. Now we can just cut up a load of bushes and stuff and get as much rupees as we can possibly get. I have got a guide with me, but it's mainly just to help with the golden scapular, the spider creatures, because I can't always remember where the majority of them are. I'll tell you one thing, one of the things that absolutely fascinated me as a kid is that as an N64 game, the way that you could like cut up these signs based on how Link swings his sword was incredible for me. Like, I thought that was mind-blowing. Like, this is one of them games that, if you had never seen a 3D game before, was just mind-blowing. Like, it was just the N64 from jump to, like, 2D to 3D was, like, we will never see a jump in gaming like this ever again. Do I have enough to buy the shield? Oh, I can skip like that. Oh, okay, I didn't realise. I probably did know that. I just didn't. Nope, it's 40 rupees. Classic. Right, we need to go and get some more stuff. I think there's some rupees somewhere. Is there some in here? I know there's like a load of chests somewhere. Maybe there's hearts around here. We'll go back out. We'll see where we can find them. Maybe in this one. Don't mind me, a random person, just smashing your pots up. I do have 40, so I can just go and get the shield now. So I was gonna see what happens if I run along the walkway, but we'll just go get the shield, and we'll go on to. Now I have a shield. Fantastic. Now we are fully kitted out, and that's all we need to go take on the first dungeon in the game. So let's go. We are powering through this game. Right, how's it doing? Just let me through. I hated this guy as a kid. I still hate him now. If you are just joining the chat, welcome. Yes, yes, yes. We have the Deku stick. Okay, keep going. Right, what we need to do quickly is just assign that there. Oh, Deku Tree. Okay, break the curse. I mean, like, I have to keep talking about this game as if I've never played it before, just so we know where we're at. But like, yeah, I'm trying to like not skip through all of this. Oh, cool. All right, let's go. There's something charming about playing this on the original N64 hardware. Like, I think this is pretty cool. It's pretty fun to do. Right, in we go. 18 minutes in. I wonder how many times I've played this game and played this. Gosh, I really need to get a new controller. This one is very stiff. Yes, Deku Nut. I'm trying to think if there's the only dungeon that I feel like I ever need help with in this game is probably, weirdly enough, not so much. Well, I do need a little bit of help with the water dungeon because it just gets a little bit confusing because it all looks the same. But I think the majority of the dungeons in this game that I need help with would be like maybe the desert dungeon, because that's the one that I always, because you have to get, like, without spoilers, you have to keep going back and forth and stuff like that. So it's a bit of a time-consuming one. But I think maybe most of them are fine. Weirdly enough, that I've struggled with the forest temple a lot. Yes, I know. Leave me alone. Oh my god, stop. I get it. Can you hear me frantically tapping to get through this? Come here. Yeah, okay. I know this. There's got to be a way to speed up the save the game. Fair. Right. Gimme. Is this where we get the fairy bow from? The fairy slingshot, should I say? Yes. And that's what we need to ascend the rest of the... So this is your dungeon item that we need. Come on. Quick, 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 quick. And we get 30 shots with it. That's pretty good. No, I don't want to save. Fine, I'll save. I'll save because there's no auto-save in this game. Right. I love the music in this game. It's so good. Right, is there any more that I need to get? Yeah, there's one more. Oh, come on, game. Don't be too accurate. What I actually need is this. Selected. Ignore all of them. We'll go through here. Oh, game. I didn't want to lock onto that thing. Nailed it. Okay. Right, we're gonna go kill our first golden scapula, whatever they're called. I can't believe that did damage to me, man. That's so unfair. This is the more I play this, every time I come back to this game, I realise how great it actually is to play. Like, it's such a charming game, and it's probably the reason why I have such a love for the Zelda franchise. The compass. And we've got our first golden scapula. Cool. Yes. Deku seeds, that's what we put in the slingshot. Okay. Up we go. Round we go. And we need to set this on fire. Such a strange thing that is. So I had an itchy ear. Okay, game. Solid effort. Give me that health. Now, just need to jump off. Oh, that was close to landing on the edge. Let's go get number 2. We got number 3. We are steaming through these golden things. Right, so what I need to do is step on this. Recovery heart. Yep, back to full health. Set this on fire. Through we go. Right. Yeah. Tell me the sequence. In the proper order. The order is 2, 3, 1. Cool. Grab the heart. We need to open this. Through we go. Yeah. Nailed it. Kill this thing. Yeah, okay, I get it, Navi. I suppose this is still the tutorial, so I shouldn't be too mad at her. Remember earlier when I said she wasn't that annoying? We won't bother with them at the moment. They're just they don't need to pay attention to the creatures. Yes, yes, crawl away from your problems. Sweet. 2, 3, 1, remember? How did you know our secret? Well, you know, your other brother. Right, let's go fight the boss. Let me just change. There we go. So it used to kind of freak me out as a kid. I always thought it was weirdly scary. How do I free look in this? There she is. The first boss of the game. Oh, okay, game. That's right, climb away. I think I can hit her down from up there. I think that's a little bit unfair game, but okay. Yes, this is what I need. Okay. I wonder if I can see if I can hit it from the when it's on the ceiling. I feel like you can. It's a perfect time to find out. Oh, brilliant. And that's it, dead. Now we've got a lot of cutscenes to watch, which is fine, and then we're going to go and meet someone very important to the game. Right, what we need to do is grab this, get my extra heart piece, and then there's a load of chat that we need to get through. We'll get to Castletown, we'll do some stuff in Castletown, meet some characters for the story, and then we will keep going throughout the game. It's going to be very fun. I've always tempted to be like, no, don't want to listen, don't care. Right, if you are joining the chat, if you are watching on YouTube, please speak up if you want. I'm happy to talk all things Zelda. I always think that Ganondorf is one of the best villains ever in any game series. Like, he just looks great as well. Hello, if you are just joining on TikTok. If you are just joining on TikTok, there is a much better stream on YouTube. So this is how, like, Hyrule was created. And I'm pretty sure that this is the story of how it was created throughout all of the Legend of Zelda's, because the Legend of Zelda timeline is a little bit messy, and it's like 3 distinct timelines that all line up together, kind of. But this is the game where the timelines split the most. Because the release order of the Zelda timeline is not the game order, if that makes. Yeah, the release order of the games is not the chronological order of the timeline of Zelda games, which is always something that is very fascinating to me. But I always think like this is the Zelda game that gives you the most lore, like most interesting background, and tells you a lot. Maybe Skyward Sword also is a bit lore heavy, but this is the one that's got the coolest stuff, I think. Like the most obvious lore drops. Okay. Thank you if you are just joining. Thank you for the like, Robert Swift. Or Rob Swift, should I say. I read that completely wrong. Okay, I wish the text was a little bit quicker, but I am playing this on the original Nintendo 64, so that's probably why. Okay, let's get going, shall we? Onward. What's my name on YouTube? My name on YouTube is just the Retro Gaming Goose. You could probably find a much better stream of this on the YouTube channel. And here we go. We have got the first of the jewels. There, spirit stones. There we go. I'm gonna say spirit jewels, but that sounds weird. Yes. Okay, the future depends on the Link. Yeah, it's really slow. I actually have the Lego Deku tree, and I haven't got round to building it, and I've had it for almost a year. And I'm gonna do, like, on my channel, on my YouTube and on my TikTok, I've posted a few videos of like time lapses of building Lego things, and I'm saving up to build the Deku tree. But then the new Zelda stuff got announced, and I'm like, oh, I could do both, couldn't I? I could get both things. It'd be very fun. I could do one and then the other, and have all the set for Zelda, which would be pretty damn cool. Oh my god, stop. Everyone keeps talking to you now. It takes a long time to get anything done. But what we're going to do is we're going to go over to Castletown. We're going to get that bit of Castletown sorted. We're going to do a little bit of a mini game in Castletown, and then we're going to go and meet some characters for the story. And then, depending on how long I've been playing it, at that point, that is when I will decide whether or not we're going to carry on to the next... Oh no, actually, before we even carry on to the next dungeon, there is a great collection that I need to do. Because basically the game opens up and you can do pretty much anything. Most things. And there's a load of stuff that we can go and get, which would be great. So like getting the Sun Song, things that are going to really help as we get throughout the game. There's a bunch of like hearts that we can get as well. But yeah, we'll probably do all of that. Yeah, I'm just looking at it now. There's so much stuff we can go and get before we even get to the second dungeon. Like, we can get Epona, well, not Epona, but we can get the song for Epona, which will help us out later on. So many golden things, heart pieces, loads of stuff. Yeah, we're gonna do all of this. And stuff that we're gonna need for, and there's a fishing bit. I probably won't do that, to be fair. Might have to finish most of this off in our second stream, which will be Wednesday. But yeah, let's go. Let's do this. Man, I love this game so much. I think it's just one of the best games ever. Genuinely. Okay. Right. When you play the Ocarina, I hope you'll think of me. I'll decide that. I'll decide that in a bit. Okay, right. Now we have to talk to an owl. And it takes ages. The owl doesn't shut up. And if you're not paying attention, you accidentally ask it to repeat itself. But we are about to get to Hyrule Field. Oh man, the music in this game, spectacular. Right, first things we're going to do is we're going to put that there. I always have my Ocarina on the down button. Not sure why. I also quite like this moody owl music. Oh my god, I skipped a load of it. How do I do that? Yes, I got all of it. Why does this game keep going, flitting between letting me skip and not letting me skip anything? Right. Just follow the path and avoid the big things in the field. No matter what you do, no matter how quick you are, whenever you do run this path, you always get to Hyrule Castle just as the drawbridge comes up and it turns to nighttime. If for whatever reason I manage to get there in time, I will be shocked. But seriously, I think the game is designed that the distance between the Lost Forest and Hyrule Castle is exactly the time of a day cycle. See, like even now it's starting to go up because I think it wants to teach you, and this is great game design. What this is teaching you is if you at nighttime, that's when monsters come out, and if you're not in a safe place, then you're gonna get attacked by things. So look, literally, as soon as you get to about here, oh my god, I actually made it. Nah, see there, look at that. I was so close to getting in there. You heard the wolf go off, and now we've got to fight a load of monsters for a bit. Oh, I thought I was but that's such cool game design. Like, it just, like, what it's teaching you, like, without having to give you any sort of, what should I say, like, text tutorial. It's just gone, this is what happens at night time, and you have to fight some very easy enemies until the drawbridge comes up again. You just have to keep fighting them. And you get some money from it, so it's not the worst. It's not the worst case scenario. Oh yeah, I can backflip. I thought you could do that as an adult. Much better. Okay. Right. I can see you in my chat, Bam. If you're still watching. And it's daytime. So through that you learn how long day and night cycles are. You learn about a day and night cycle, and you learn how dangerous the day and night cycle is. And as soon as you hear a chicken, everyone runs away. Spectacular. Right, and there's no daylight cycle in the town. Right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to go into the pot room. And we are going to smash up all these pots. I do not understand what the point of this guard is, because he is just watching you do this, and it's the most, like, it's the most classic version of someone being like, that's not my job. Like, I have been told to guard this spot, not to defend pots. He's just watching you the whole time. Like, he genuinely can see you. He turns with you, and I don't know what he's supposed to be guarding, but he's either does not care about his job, or it's like one of them situations where, like, the insurance will cover it. Like, you know, you hear about, like, in America, that if there's ever sort of a robbery in a store, it's like the just give them the money because the insurance will cover. That sort of situation's going on here. It is not worth this guard's time to do anything to stop you. Okay, one of the other things I just wanted to show everyone as well. So, I think this is a pretty common thing that people know, but I'll show you it anyway. just in case there's anyone that doesn't know this, because I don't think I knew this as a kid. And if you've never played The Legend of Zelda, you might not know it. But these crates can be destroyed, and normally you'd have to have a bomb to destroy them. But what you can also do is you can roll into them like that, and you can split them open, but you have to get it flat on the flat bits. So, show you again, you roll into it close, and you can get stuff. Now, yeah. It's one of them things, you save yourself a lot of bombs, because you can just, like, literally head crash into wood. So, make sure you have your things sheathed, and just, sometimes it doesn't always work. You have to get it just right. I bet it's not going to work now. Now that you saw me do it, but we'll do it again. So, it's not going to work. Now, maybe it's only on certain destructible ones. Oh, no, just me. So you got to get it at that point. I don't think there's anything else in here for us to get, but still, we'll go for it. Yes, give me. Off we go. Off we pop. Okay. I love the Castle Town music. I think this is some of the best music in the game. Right, we're going to go do a little mini game. And I think it's here. And you can unlock the... Oh, no, this is the shop. Okay, no, back out. Back we go. It must be over here, maybe? Yeah, it's the target one. So you can get the... If you target this right, and I don't know if I'm going to really be able to do it on the... 20 rupees, yeah. I got 3 tries, basically, to do this. Missed one. Oh my god, I've got inverted view. Okay. We'll try it one more time. Yeah, we'll play another game. Because you can unlock a... Oh shit, that's not fair. Miss it every time. I can never get them on the reverse. Right, so I missed 3. Right, we'll try it one more time. If we can't get it, it's not the end of the world. But it should give you a purse. That gives you like 100 more. Oh, for God's sake, I did it again. Ah, spectacular. Oh, yes, we did it. Great. Deku bullet bag, that's what we needed. We have our first upgrade. Right. It was a good time to get this going. So we've got that. Now we're going to run round. And we've got to do some stuff at the castle. I really wish that they would bring out this castle, the Hyrule Castle, as a Lego set. That would be so cool. Right, time to talk to the moody little owl. I like that it can turn its head upside down. I think that's great character design. I just said no. Ugh. Oh my god, this game. I get trapped into this so often. No. There we go. Okay. Okay, so what we need to do now is we need to walk back out. Back out of the castle. And then we go back in. Back into the castle. And Marin should be there. There she is. We talk to Marin. I like Marin. In my head, she's the canon like love interest for Link. I've always assumed that Link is best friends with. Let's just grab that. Link is best friends with Zelda, but Marin is his like love interest in this game. I think. Right. So what are you saying? Yeah. Yeah, I'll find your dad. I mean, like in most Zelda games, particularly this one, Link's pretty gay, like he is. Egg. The weird egg. Right, we need to wait a day, which we can do in this area of the game, and then when that happens. Right, we'll put that there. Is it a day or is it 2 days? I think it's just 1 day that we have to wait for it. Okay, up we go, up we go. Don't be like this game. It's being very particular about the vine that we go up, which I think is very silly. So stealthy, even though he's shouting and screaming. We need to go up here. Up, 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 up. Grab all the coins. Okay, right. We've just got to kind of wait around for the castle to finish. Oh, nope. Like, we've just got... Let's see if there's any more coins I can get. Well, coins, rupees I can get around here. I don't know if there are, but we'll have a look, won't we? Oh, there is. It's got some strong water flow, to be fair. Go past the sound of that man snoring. work on my acrobatic skills. Unfortunately, we just have to wait around for this egg to hatch, so then I can... This egg then forms into a chicken, which the chicken I then can cockerel and wake up this man. It is a strange process to follow, but that is the process. Ooh. So this is a perfect time to say, if you are watching on TikTok... Ooh, I'll try not to burp down the microphone. If you are watching on TikTok, thank you for watching. But also there is a much better, high quality stream on my YouTube channel, which is just the Retro Gaming Goose. So head over to my YouTube if you want to see more. If you just want to see more stuff. Okay. See, as you can see now, my egg hatched into a chicken, and now I just open it up like this and wake up the man. Right. Okay, right. So now we just need to push these boxes into the right position. One. Two. Okay, right, push along. I always get caught out on this little bit of the game just because of the camera angles really frustrate me. And the speed of the guards as well always catches me off. Now the trick to this bit is to not go up. Don't fall for the rupees either, just run past. There we go. Try not to get too close to these guys as well, because you can, like, yeah. I just realised this now, one of the best things about the Nintendo 64 controller is that you can play one-handed really well. Come on, guys. I swear that's not the pattern they normally walk. I just know that they're going to see me if I go down. There we go. Round we go. And now we're about to meet one of the most important characters in the entire series. And that is, of course, over here. If we go over here. This is one of my favourite things to show off. Mario! In a Zelda game. I've talked about this so many times. This blew my mind as a kid. There you got Mario. I think you can just about see that's Yoshi. I think. Yep, Yoshi. And Princess Peach. I think that's such a cool little, like, Easter egg. Oh, and Bowser. Such a cool little Easter egg. Oh, was there another one? Who else have we got? Luigi. Classic. And let's see if there's one more over here. No, there isn't. But yeah, I always think that's such a cool little thing in this game. Anyway, let's go and continue with the actual story of this and go meet Zelda. Who are you? How did you get past the guards? Honestly, they weren't that hard to get past. They are idiots. They've been walking around in a circle for a very long time with little change. Okay. You wouldn't happen to have the spiritual stone of the forest, would you? What a strange thing to ask for, Zelda. I absolutely have that. Okay, right, so... Okay, come on, let's go. Let's do this. More about stuff. Why can't I skip what's going on? Okay. Well, what? Not skip, but like fast forward through the chat. Oh, God, I'm getting a bit stiff sitting on here for so long. Need some lumbar support. Oh, that's much better. To move my pillow about. Okay. See, I don't get why it does that sometimes. What am I pressing for it to like skip through a bunch of stuff? Okay, so once we've done this a little bit, we're gonna. We've of course got to see Ganondorf in all his glory. Tragic that he didn't believe you. Okay, Zelda. I'm gonna do as you tell me to do. I'm gonna be your knight. Fantastic. We have a letter. Excellent. That means we can get up to Death Mountain. That would be fantastic. The one thing I love the most about The Legend of Zelda is it has my favourite, like, Zelda race in it. And I just love Gorons. I think they're hilarious. And this is like the first game that they properly turn up in, I think. Like, there's not enough Goron love. If I could be live in Hyrule, I'd be a Goron. Just eat rocks all day. Eat rocks and roll around. What's better than that? Okay, game, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. That is memorised in my head anyway, this... Now I have to do it. I need to check something as well with this in a second. I saw something online and I wanted to see if it actually works. Right, as soon as I get control, I'm going to try something. And then we're going to go into the Great Collection, is what I call it. Well, what also my guide is calling it. Death Mountain. Yes, I can see Death Mountain. Oh, Gorons. Right, this is what I'm going to try in a second. So, well, right now. So I'm going to try it now. So online, I see a lot of Zelda content, and one of the things I keep seeing is people playing the Ocarina and being able to like play loads of really famous songs by changing the pitch using this bit in the controller. Like, I don't know if you've seen them on Instagram or TikTok, but it's like a video of someone playing the game, and you can see them changing pitch using this bit. Now, I've never been able to do that, and I don't think it's... I think it must be a mod, but I'm going to try it now to see if it's actually... Because this is... I am playing original hardware, original cart, so we're going to see if it works. So we play the note. Oh my god, it does! I never knew that. So, oh wow. So really, the people online are just incredibly talented. I am never going to judge one of their videos again, like, to be like, oh, this is a mod. Nope, turns out, 100% legit. I am an idiot, and I never knew that. I never knew that was something you could do in the game until I watched a load of videos recently. This is the first time I've been able to get the original hardware, like, to play the game. So yeah, I stand corrected, and any people that I've said looks like a mod or looks like whatever, I'm wrong. There we go. Okay, so we are going to continue with the great collection of shit, and first off, what we're going to go do is we're going to head to the graveyard. That's where we need to go. Now, in the graveyard, there's a few things that you can get, which is pretty good. The first thing we want to get is the day song, or the sun song, which is just a great, like, a great song to have. Couldn't remember my words for a second now. We've also got to collect a load of chickens as well, and then there's a load of scapula or golden scapula about that we can get as well. So off we pop. We should be on a fairly high amount at the moment. But yeah, so we're just going to run. The graveyard used to freak me out when I was younger. I think it's because there's no sound. So we're going to run straight to the back of the graveyard. We can also pick up some other stuff in the graveyard, but this is the first bit we're going to do. When we get to this grave up here, you see it starts to rain. We stand on here, play the song that we just learnt, and it should explode. Lightning will come down and smite ye. Okay. Sucks to be you, Link. So one of the things I am also going to do, probably a little bit later down the line, is I'm going to play the Master Quest of The Legend of Zelda, because I've never actually fully completed the Master Quest of Ocarina of Time, and I'm very excited to give that a go. I'm going to be playing the GameCube version, which is pretty fun. Right, grab that. Is there another one that's about? Yes. Excellent. I used to hate these things just for the sound that they make. If they spot you, they scream at it. Like that. Hated it. Hate it every time. And Link gets frozen stiff, so he can't move, and it really... Oh, not a fan. Right, so we come up here. And we have to play a little song. Now the song is right there. There's got to be a way that I can stand so I can... So it must be like... Okay, right. Press A to check it. Oh, okay, I just have to read that. And there's me trying to guess it. I knew it. I was trying to play a different song. Now we make it daytime and everyone's happy. Right, there's a few things that we can get in a graveyard as well. We can go and get a heart piece, and there is a Hylian shield, which we can go and grab. Which we will go do now. So that should... Sun Song, I'm pretty sure, changes the day. And you can also stun the Redeads, as they're called. You can't ever kill a Redead, I don't think. Which makes sense. Ugh. Fell into the thing. I think that's it. They scare you solid. They scare you still. And then they keep walking towards you. And it freaks me out. Okay, up we go. Do this beam of light. Then we're going to go get the heart piece, which is, I believe, this one? 1, 2, 3. So this one here. So we grab, we pull it back. And there's a heart piece. Excellent. So we jump down the hole. This is when I found out you can kill Redeads, and I'm just being an idiot. You can freeze them, I know that. Don't know why it didn't work the first time. Okay, heart piece sorted. Right, next thing we need to go and do is get a Hylian shield, which was just a better... It's not like a... It's just a good shield to have. Right, so we go down here. Just turn it back to daytime. Do I have to wait for this little kid to leave me alone? I feel like I might have to. Or I'll just wait until daylight to night time. Right, open this. Fantastic, down we go. There's just a Hylian shield down here and an explosive wall, but we haven't got any bombs yet, so we'll come back to that. Right. So there is another heart piece I can get off Dampy at the moment if I do the thing, but I just can't be, like, I have to wait around doing a minigame. I really cannot be bothered to do that, and I will just come back to that at a later date. But we're going to go to Kakariko Village, and first we're going to change the daytime. No, but what we're going to do, actually, is go into Kakariko Village. Then we're going to change the night. Okay, so the lady near the entrance to the graveyard, standing in a small fenced area with her arms about, is the cuckoo lady, which is that lady there, I believe. Now I need to go and find all the cuckoos, and there's not many of them. There's 5 cuckoos, and chuck them in here. Now, it's very important that we do not harm the cuckoos, because harming cuckoos will cause thousands of cuckoos to come and get you. Oh, come on. Get in the cage. There we go. Right, that's the first one. Let's go get 2. 2 should be over here. Oh, that's a bit of a nightmare to get to. I'll grab this one. Gimme. Come here. Come here. Got you. Now, I think the easiest way, what we have to do is come up to this bit. Jump off, glide over, and then throw them both down. Give me, you stupid bird. Right. Got this one up as well. That's 3. They make a lot of noise, don't they? Is that other one? I can hear it. Right, there's one left, isn't there? I'm trying to remember where the last one is. Let me just go check if that one I grabbed earlier has gone back up here. I don't think he would have. No, I don't think he has. But I can kind of hear it. I mean, I can definitely hear it. I just cannot see it. There he is. I knew there was one that was you had to do something for. That looks like to be the last one, doesn't it? There we go. Right. Is there two more? Oh, there is as well. Yeah, I see him. Ugh. Right. I always thought you could jump off that thing. Maybe you can't. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm wrong. We can go through here though, can't we? Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the idiot. I always thought there was a way you could get through. There must be a way that I'm not seeing. Isn't there something like behind a cow? To get around the back? Maybe not. Oh, I see what I have to do. I have to kind of like fob the game mechanics to get across. Okay. So we do climb up here. My memory is not wrong. But what we have to do is you have to Z-target the middle of the town and then hop left and you should land on the fence and then, yeah. The Z-target. Okay, I needed to be a bit higher and it would have got me up. Well, not higher, but like closer to the edge. Fantastic. Look at that. Don't even know if that was a glitch, but we did it. We have the chicken, and we are not afraid to use the chicken. Up we go. I think what we're also going to do is just fall down this hole just to see what's down here. Anything good? Probably not. Okay. Oh, my live disconnected very quickly. I hope it's okay on my YouTube as well. Yeah, it does look to be. Okay, back we go. I've been having such bad internet troubles today, and I don't know why. Right, first things we're going to do is chuck this chicken back over to where he belongs. We're going to go get the other chicken. Here is the other chicken. Grab you. Jump off. Yes, yes, chicken. Well, I know they're cuckoos, but you know. In you go. We'll go find the other one. It should be all of them. Excellent. Thank you. I've got a bottle. Excellent. Now you have an empty bottle, go to the patch of bushes at the entrance of the area. Lift the lone rock and reveal some bugs. Okay, so we'll assign that there. And there should be, where is it? In the graveyard, okay. So there is, yep, we'll grab that. We've got the bug. Bug in a bottle, excellent, right. And we'll go back round. And now we need to go... Fantastic. That should be the 6th one now, I believe. Okay, so now there's a load that we can get at night time. So we're going to go back to Kakariko Village. We're going to change it to night time, and then we're just going to grab just a bunch more. Right, let's have a quick look. How many am I actually on at the moment? 6. Okay, so... 7, 8, 9, 10 we can get. 11 we can get. Fantastic. Let's get all of them. Okay, so the first one we want to go and get is on the back of the construction center. So we've got to go up here. You can already hear it. Round, round, round. I think I just saw it. There it is. Game, game, game. Why are you being like this? Alright, we'll grab that one. One down. The next one on the side of the scapular house. So that is around here, I believe. Pretty straightforward, that one. One more down. The next one, we gotta go cut some bushes. Oh, no, it's not cutting bushes, this one. This is rolling into the tree. Like that. Brilliant. One more. And now we got to climb up the tower. Up we go. Grab that one. And the last one that is about is against the side of the building at the base of Death Mountain. So, pretty sure it's around here, isn't it? Here we go. Fantastic. Okay. Next, we're going to go into enter house scapular. Okay. So we should get 10. Should get the adult wallet maybe here. Let's go find out. So the whole point of collecting these golden scapulars is that there's a family that is cursed, a very wealthy family, and you collect these creatures and slowly the curse becomes undone. So you got this weird half spider creature here, and the more you collect, the more human they become. And we also need this to upgrade our wallet to get the adult's wallet, so we have more than like 200 rupees, so we can buy some of the other stuff in the game later on, such as like the tunics and some of the other things as well. And so you've destroyed 11 spiders, the curse. Yeah. I think if I go out and come back in. And then I need to go to the right. There's a kid on the right I can speak to. He's now here. Excellent. I don't think he was there before. And he will give me the adult wallet. Okay, so now our next destination is to go to Lon Lon Ranch. One of the most calm places in all of gaming. So off we pop. Off the Lon Lon Ranch we go. Okay, right. So we got Lon Lon Ranch, and after we've done Lon Lon Ranch, after I stop running into walls, we're going to do the very beginning of Gerudo Town, and then, yeah, that should be most of it. Well, Gerudo, like where the bridge is, and then that should be the end of this sort of playthrough, this end of the collectathon of stuff to get. Oh, what a dodge. So off we pop to Lon Lon Ranch. Just hear the gate rising for the castle. Man, I love this game. Such a fun game to play. Right, so the first thing we're going to do is go meet with Talion. Right, it's a mini game to play here where we got to collect chickens. There's a lot of chicken collecting in this game. I've noticed that now. Yes, I want to play. Right, so how do you know which ones are the super chickens? Yes, I want to play again. a little bit cheaper this time. This one? How the hell are you supposed to guess which ones are the super chickens? Alright, that's one. There is one more right in a moment. I've got 7 seconds to find a super chicken, and I did it! Oh, that was really stressful. Okay, right. Hello if you are just joining the chat. We now have Lon Milk, and we have more people in the chat. If you are joining on TikTok, there is a much better stream going on my YouTube channel, which is just a Retro Gaming Goose. Well, a much higher quality stream if my internet will behave. For whatever reason, my internet is not behaving today, and I have a strong suspicion it's something to do with the weather outside. Scotland is a little bit rainy today. Right, so, if we go around here, if we roll around here, I don't know if it has to be nighttime, but we will find out. To the left, in this tree, roll into the tree. Oh, actually hit the tree. But if we roll into this tree, he says again, misses it once more. There we go. Another golden skull. Sculler? I keep calling them scapula, scholar, scalantula. I think it is supposed to be sculanta. Okay, after collecting the token, head over to the central of the coal. You will find Malon again. Lovely Malon. She engages in small talk about the castle. After pull out your ocarina, and she'll teach you Epona's song. This is kind of needed for later on in the game, and you get to see a little pony. Well, a foal. Yeah, pony's a different type. A foal of Epona. There she is. Ow, my elbow. Okay. Okay, right. Right, we're going to need to swap to nighttime in a minute. We have a new song, Epona's song. How lovely is that? And the owl's turning up. Ugh, stupid owl. Now we got friends with the little pony. Well, yeah. Right, so what we should do next is play the sun song, turn it to nighttime. That should spawn us back at the gate. Oh no, it spawned us in the middle of... Yeah, that's not the worst. Right, so I need to go to the other side of here. And there's two things for me to get. There's a heart piece and another golden scalantula. Scalantula? Yeah, let's go with scalantula. That seems like a decent name to call them. There's the scalantula. You destroyed a golden scalantula. I need to stop saying scalantula. And now, if we head over to this building in the southwest corner, we have to move some boxes out the way. And then there's a little thing we can go through that will get us to... Oh, somebody's chasing me. That's never a fun sign. So we go into here. We need to move some stuff. Let's have a little test. Do appreciate the cows. Like 1, 2, 3. Around here. Push you. And then pull you. I'm not 100% sure what I'm supposed to be doing with this one. But I can kind of fit around, so let's just push it that way anyway. Brilliant. Fantastic. Okay, and let's go through here. And then through here's a heart piece. Next we are going to Gerudo Valley. There are 2 heart pieces in Gerudo Valley and 2 scalantulas. I keep calling them scalantulas. They are quite difficult to get, but we can do this. I believe in ourselves. I don't like it when there's things attacking me. It's probably just Keeses, but still upsetting. Oh, ran into a wall because I was looking at the wrong thing. Oh, there is some stuff I can need to get in Lake Hylia as well. So that will be fun. I'm not going to do the fishing game. But there was some stuff in the Lost Woods. There is loads of things for me to be doing. Oh my god. They were not wrong when they said it was a great collection. Okay, it is coming up to the well, it is just gone past the 2-hour mark. So after I've done Gerudo Village, or Gerudo Valley, I'm going to save the game because the next bit of the collection is in the Lost Forest. And when I pick up my live stream on Wednesday, I will continue with this collection. I think that makes sense because then I will spawn. There's a load of stuff we can do in the Lost Forest, and some stuff we can pick up, things we can do. It'll be all fun and games. It just makes more sense. I think 2 hours of this game has been quite a long time. I also am getting to the point where I need to eat some food, so yes. Right, back up to where we were on my guide. Ugh. No, I do not. No matter how hard it is, just do not get discouraged. Okay. You stupid bird. Oh, I've got a harvester chasing me. I can hear it. Right, so there's two. So our next destination is Gerudo Valley, which has one of the best songs in all of Zelda. Once you inside, immediately turn to your right, and there's a trio of rocks. I can see the rocks. Okay, you will find some bugs. I have the bugs. You'll be using them shortly. Okay, walk forward and pick up the cuckoo. Now jump off to the right side of the bridge towards the waterfall. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so gosh, this is taking a long time. No, I don't want to talk to you. Yes, please. Okay, right. Small hidden hole behind it. Located behind the waterfall in Gerudo Valley, climb the ladder and reach the heart piece. Okay, so... up we go. There's one more heart piece to snag here if you're up for it. Unfortunately, we have to go back to the top. The only way to do that is to walk down the river, go to Lake Hylia. Okay, so I need to go down. I need to swim to Lake Hylia. which is just to follow this route. And I need to use the cuckoo to fly the other way to get a heart piece. Now, once you go off this waterfall, it all speeds up quite a bit. I feel like I'll do Lake Hylia next. Right, so we just need to do a loop around. In the next session, I'll do Lake Hylia. I'll do Lost Woods, Lake Hylia, and Drongo's Cave. I think that will be a fair, decent amount of things to do. Okay, here we go. Oh, the music didn't change at all. That's pretty interesting. Oh, I gotta try to avoid that stupid owl. I can see him there. I can hear the thing again. Run quicker, Link. Oh, the harvester's getting closer. I don't actually know how to destroy harvesters. I don't normally fight them, so I just run. Right, so this time what we need to do is there's one last heart piece we need to get. We need to grab the chicken. We need to jump off the other way. Chicken grabbed. And we need to go onto... which ledge is it? The one with the crate. There it is. I see it. So... can we make it? Yes, we can. Normally I thought there was a woman over here. Art piece. Fantastic. Okay, so we've got that. So, that is going to be everything for this stream today. Thank you so much for watching. My name's been the Retro Gaming Goose. If you have enjoyed this video, please remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm going through every single Zelda game this year. This episode 2, or part 2 of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time will be out on Wednesday. I will live stream on Wednesday on YouTube and on TikTok. I am not streaming on Twitch because Twitch annoyed me trying to set it up, so it's just going to be TikTok. It's just going to be YouTube because that's what I know what to do, and I just like the platforms. In the next episode, we are going to go through a collectathon of the Lost Woods. We're going to do Lake Hylia, and then we're going to do Drongo's Cave and get the next spiritual zone. So yeah, we're going to look out for that. If you're interested, subscribe to the channel, keep up to date. My name's been Ever Legend of Zelda. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next stream.